let's continue with our Fable the Lost Chapters semi-blind Let's Play. Last time we left off, let's see, that's right, save 2 is a hero point. Yeah, it's a save 1, because last time we did a little bit of spams. You may hear my phone go off from time to time, I apologize for that in advance. There's the Guildmaster, and let's take our first quest. Alright, so the only one that we can actually take right now is the Wasp Menace. Sadly, we can't do the Snow Troll attack in Hook Coast, or suppress an Uprising in Knothole Glade, or do the Minion Camp in, is that the Witchwood Cullis Gate? Yes. Because our renown is not high enough. However, we can do the Wasp Menace. Sadly, by the time your renown will actually be high enough, these quests will be gone. But, oh well. Alright, so, here is the teleportation gate, obviously with the guild symbol on it. After you've actually gone somewhere, like to a town, that has a gate to it. Yep, don't hit the door. You can actually teleport there from pretty much anywhere. Let's see.
How may you don't look like no.
I'm actually going to lower some of the volume on this because it's a little loud. So lower the music down a little bit, sound volume a little bit, and dialogue. And that should balance things out a lot. Also, my last couple of videos have been a little patchy.
Remember, following the gold markers on your map will lead you to your quest objectives.
I apologize for that. Hopefully the update to my video card has fixed that.
You're sure to find
if
something
not,
to suit you.
I'm certainly going to play around with it. And instead of being known as Chicken Chaser, because... ew, I'm going to choose to become known as Assassin. Yes, that was most of our gold. That was the whole reason as to why we were spamming. Well, that's one of the reasons, at least.
Corpses.
Handle that in a sec.
You little wasps are attacking the picnic area! Follow me!
No, I love how I draw a sword to do some bushwhacking.
It's this way!
This guy's like, hey, we need help.
Hey! Over here!
Quick 3 shots.
Hey! Over
And
here!
here is our first silver key. Now, what silver keys are gonna do is they're gonna unlock silver key chests, or I think there's like one demon door that's in Hook Coast. No, that's in the Northern Wastes. That requires a silver key, at least a certain amount of silver keys. Now, once these are used, they're gone, and I think there's only a set number in the game. And you will not, at least as far as I know, there aren't enough to be dispersed through every, like, chest and area. So these are really good to save, until you are absolutely ready to use them. Do not spend these willy-nilly. So yeah, there's that. I'm actually going to throw this on vibrate, that way it doesn't just keep going off. Yep. That's actually very true. The more valuable the chest, the more keys you need to open it. What they neglect to tell you is that once you use the keys, they're gone.
Snot bag! You know nothing of the world!
Let's see who wants to say it once. What do you
Look
want?
at this filthy pile of rags. He really expects people to give him gold.
Since we're doing an evil run, we are going to join with the bully.
Great. Try belching at him. It's just so funny.
Okay, so the whole belching thing,
Hey!
pretty much you're supposed to
over
make one of
here!
them laugh. It doesn't really matter which, but one's going to be evil, one's going to be good. Helping the bully is the evil one, and since this is an evil run, that's what we're doing.
Hey! Over here!
You too.
Oh, warrior, what did you do? Choke your enemies to death with your stench?
Why don't you belch in his face? You little snot bag! You know nothing of the world! If you really want to impress people, try belching after decapitating yourself. I'll help if you want. You little snot bag! You know nothing of the world!
Oh, warrior, what did you do? Choke your enemies to death with your stench?
You heroes these days, do that near him. I used to be someone, you know. I was a great warrior.
mad now. Oh, there we go. That triggered it.
I'm not putting up with this. There's plenty of other places to go. It's bullies like you that make old-timers' lives a misery.
Oh, I think you made him mad. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Nice one, mate.
Oh, wow.
If you see anyone you don't like, it's always worth stopping to let them know. I'm sure you'll discover some great insults. Well, I can't hang around. I've got to ruin his life some more. Hey, Stinky, come back here!
Some of the insults that you find with this are actually really funny. So, yeah, that's, it's always wonderful. Oh my god, would you shut up? Stop that.
Follow me!
Love how I just straight up decked him in the face. He's like, hey, still save me. So, guess I will.
It's this way! It's this way! Please! You've got to save my friends!
Your friends can go die in a hole. It's all good, though. Okay, now to clear out these wasps. So this is one of the reasons why I decided to get Fireball as my first spell. Because it's actually really good for taking these things out, and it's really easy. So let's use Hotbar, Lock On. Oh.
Thanks for saving me. I'm gonna tell everyone about you.
Till everyone hears about this!
Got a nice assortment of drums. And here comes their queen. I'm honestly not sure how long you can spam
down the wasps. Your bow may prove useful against the wasp queen.
Let's take a look. And with fire. Oh, I missed.
Hero, your will energy is low.
Tickled. And sha-sha boom to the dome. So nice to swing on medieval. Sorry, damage.
But they are no match for your weapon.
Yeah, let's get some guile. There's some skills, what I should say. Just gotta pick apart these little guys. Don't worry about taking big damage, because they really can't do enough to really hurt you.
Attack the wasp queen again. Remember, you can also use your will powers against her.
And block her attacks, that way she can keep generating wasps. You can also cast certain spells while blocking. Which is what makes magic absolutely wonderful. And let's get a nice little flourish on her. Make her regret it. Okay, it's attack number 3. Is she gonna spawn any more wasps? Maybe not, I don't know. Our stinger is just absolutely ripping this stuff, though. Oh, tickled. Oh, you missed. Time out. I think she only spawns one round because this has been too long. Nope. Block before you use your spells, by the way, otherwise it won't interrupt. Keep shocking. That kind of locks her in place. So that fight lasted a little longer than it honestly needed to, but oh well. I thought the sword is cutting.
What's going on?
You got some extra rounds, some XP.
Hero, I see.
Did pretty good. And the game honestly.
It really is assassin.
They like
You've received a new quest card.
Look at that apple pie, green apple. Yeah, they put these little items out just in case you have a hard time with the wasps. Oh, okay, it's a style card. Pretty much the only way to alter your appearance is to find certain merchants and have the appropriate cards to show them what you want. It's like going to like a really high-end like salon with what would be deemed as a difficult haircut. Showing them what you want and they'll kind of understand. But they put the food there because you have a hard time, you might need extra health items. So let's say you only have the blueberry pie from doing the mini side quest. Well, you use that and you're almost dead anyway. You're still going to need health.
Maze is looking for you.
Resurrection
He waits for you in the Barstone Tavern.
And that's bad. We're not going to level up just yet because I like to go in with quite a bit of XP all at once. So that way it's not just like one level here and there. It's like, here's 2 and 3 levels and then it's a nice power spike. That's just me though. I'll probably adjust my hotbar items a little bit later. But as for right now, it's fine where it's at. And here's your first town. I think they're going to give you a little intro here, so I'm going to let them do that.
Oi! You're new here, aren't you? We have some rules round here that you need to know about. Bowerstone is a peaceful town. I'll have to confiscate your weapons for now. There are shops, inns, lots of different people, games, all kinds of things. Why not pay the tavern a visit first? It's the building in front of you, just up the road from here. Oh, and keep an eye open for Lady Grey. Treat her with respect. She is the mayor after all. Have a look around and enjoy your stay in Bowerstone.
Yeah, look at that. Shops are opening up, which means merchants are going to come out and you can actually purchase things from them. So this is Bowerstone South. That's Bowerstone North. That guard will actually prevent you from getting there until you are renowned enough. There's Maze. We're not going to deal with him for now. Here is the blacksmith. That's an obsidian cleaver. It's a wonderful weapon to have, especially if you don't purchase it. At some point we will eventually just straight up steal that from him, but I actually need to boost my dial first and actually get the steal skill. Now there's a small trick with doing that. That home cost, so that's 1500, it's kind of completely it. There's a trick with stealing from shopkeepers, especially in a quote populated town like this. Pretty much you're gonna take the shopkeeper, to have him follow you elsewhere, get him drunk, run back, and steal the stuff, and then sell it back to him when he's sober. And he's none the wiser. It's
been enjoying all the attention, have you? Yes, I heard about your encounter with the Wasp Queen. Most of Bowerstone is talking about it, but you shouldn't let that kind of thing go to your head. Anyway, that's not why I called you here. You see, there are dark forces gathering that put your giant insect to shame. Tell me, how much do you remember of the night I took you to the guild? Of the raid on Oakvale? Not much, I wager. A most terrible night. I thought those bandits had killed your whole family, and that you were going to be next. But it seems there may have been another survivor. Your sister.
Well, they said that.
I'm afraid it's only a rumor.
Cutscene.
And there's no way to be certain yet, but I thought you should know. And for pity's sake, boy, make sure you replace that basic equipment while you're here.
Yeah, they expect you to have, like, a bunch of money or something. I don't know. Yes.
Check the guilds for more quests.
We got it. You've
It's
come
good
to
to
the
talk
right
to the
place.
blacksmith to try and, you know, get what you can where you can. Let's go melee, steel katana. What's that? Oh, sword axe mace. What? He's got a master pick hammer. That'd be nice too. I want that master axe. That'd be really good. Yeah, if you could steal mastered weapons. Oh, god, it's nice. Oh well. Steel obviously beats iron, obsidian beats steel, and so on and so forth. And you have master above obsidian, and then you have legendary weapons. Sadly, some of the times I've actually seen, like, being an obsidian greatsword deal more damage than certain legendary weapons. It's just the legendary weapons have side effects. That's what makes them, quote, better. There's a steel longsword, but I think I'll wait. Let's go sell weapons. Well, I can sell this since I'm using an iron katana. It's already stronger. I can sell the U crossbow since I'm not using crossbows. What does he want? Nope, back. He wants the iron. Okay, so I've already given it to him, so we're good. So at that point,
My cousin says Orchard
also,
Farm's
when
got
you
some
do
weird
some,
goings on.
What's he doing here, I wonder?
if you do some good trading,
Hero!
you also get bonuses to guile, or at least skill, which reflects your guile. If that makes sense, I suppose. So here is the general armor shop. It's at least a clothing shop. It's, you know, the one with the needle, because he's the tailor. So here you can see what's a dark plate mail. That'd be nice to steal.
Need anything for home defense?
Let's see, you got what looks to be plate gloves. Alright, so let's talk to this guy.
You're sure to find something to suit
Armor is always good to have. Plate gauntlets, leather gauntlets, bright leather and dark leather. You know, that's gonna kind of, you know, attract you versus not. Yes, you can put on a complete dress if you really wish to. You can also be completely either homo, bisexual, or heterosexual. It doesn't really matter. The game doesn't change based upon that, so play it to your heart's content. You want to dress like a female the whole time, go for it. No one's going to stop you. Chainmail is pretty much going to be like the best you can have, like armor-wise for now. But it's usually hard to afford. And then you have plate mail. Or sorry, I guess for this is just plate. That is where it's at. Let's see, what do I have to sell that you would want? Oh yeah, I can sell off all the villager stuff and just... Well, you have to keep your apprentice gear. That's just something that the game makes you keep. Dark leather leggings. God, they're so expensive. I'm not gonna bother with anything right now. I just don't have the gold for it. Usually I like to buy...
Isaiah's having problems at Orchard Farm.
Pieces.
Some odd things are going on up there.
Okay, so... Colas Gate is this little blue thing. Oh my god, shut up, go away, I'm not helping your mom. And here's like an item merchant. He sells pretty much everything.
You're sure
else.
to find something to suit you.
So he has potions, resurrection vials are always good to get. Gifts. These are always good for, oh god, the fake wedding ring versus the real thing, it's wonderful. But yeah. Gifts are good to have if you plan on getting married, or at least copulating. Various items that you can use to trade and sell. Crates are good. These are just straight trade items that you can buy like cheap. Like right now I could buy this at 36 a piece instead of 52, and then resell it for a marked up price to like some random person or a different town. Let's see, grain sacks. You know, buy it for 11, you could sell it for 15 to just some random guy. Meat gives you food. Carrots give you health. Obviously, give you food. It gives you health. Also, carrots turn night into day. Fish is just health. Don't buy fish. You can fish for those. Pies are fairly cheap. They give a nice bit of health. Apples, really, you can just kind of find, so it doesn't matter. I'm actually going to buy some flour sacks. Yeah, see, obviously, the less he has, the higher the price. Let's buy 10. Why not? And still, I got more than one, so I'm pretty much gonna find a random trader.
Isaiah's having
and sell
problems at
those
Orchard
off.
Farm. Some odd things are
That's
going on up
kind
there.
of the whole point with that. I'm not doing her little BS side quest because no. I could play matched pairs. I don't want to, and that's really all there is to do with Power Stone right now. At least until I can start thieving from people. The rest is just pretty much miscellaneous good deeds until it turns into the night time. Let's go to the Cultist Gate, just port back.
Now this one looks promising. Oh, hello. You must be the kid Maze is always talking about.
Dat booty do.
Can't imagine what he sees in you. Still, I suppose Maze knows best. But where are my manners? I'm Briar Rose. No doubt you've heard of me. No time for autographs, I'm afraid. I have to get to Knothole Glade for an important mission. Speaking of which, if you came for a quest card, all the best ones have gone already. I'm sure the guild can find you something to do, though. I hear the kitchens need cleaning.
Why you gotta be mean? And see, then you have the quests that have already been taken, like she said. See, now I can either protect Orchard Farm, or I can attack Orchard Farm. Clearly there's going to be, a 250 gold difference. Obviously, one's going to be good, one's going to be evil. Since this is an evil run, we're going to attack Orchard Farm. And I'm also going to boast about it. Certain quests will allow you to do boasts, like I'm going to do this while doing this. And if you complete that, you get extra gold. It's like a wager with the people. So, doing the quest naked is the easiest one. I pretty much always do that. Do not do anything to restore any health through food, potions, or spells. Doing that as well, because I don't take a lot of damage. Ensure that no bandits are killed. I'm usually pretty good about doing that. Without a scratch, I hardly ever do, because at some point I get some BS thing happens where I take damage. And Fist Fighter I don't like to do because, especially if I'm like keeping things alive, then I'm definitely going to be using weapons and aggressive magic. To do Fist Fighter and keep everybody alive is actually rather impressive. It's really impressive. It's all general though. Nah, not gonna level up just yet. I'm gonna go do some XP farming. Oh yeah, so the thing the Guildmaster was saying about the little hero symbol lighting up every time you have enough XP to level something up, that is literally just anything. Doesn't matter what it is. And most of the time you'll have...
Hey!
These guys, yeah, the Shroomers. So that's what the little girl was talking about. Her brother ends up eating some psilocybin mushrooms.